Tonight, you are exactly where you need to be. This gentle meditation is designed to help you unwind, quiet your mind, and slip into deep, restorative relaxation. As you listen, allow your body to soften, your breath to slow, and your thoughts to gently drift away so you can fully surrender to rest. Let's begin by settling into a position that tells your whole body it is safe to soften, because comfort is the doorway through which calm loves to enter. Let your hips feel the support beneath you, and let your spine lengthen gently as if a thread of kind light were lifting the crown of your head without any strain. Allow your shoulders to ease downward and slightly back, and let your chest open enough for breath to travel in and out like a friendly tide returning home. Before we travel any farther, I would love to know where you are listening from, because our little circle stretches across many neighborhoods, cities, and quiet corners of the world. If it feels comfortable, please leave a friendly comment sharing your location, since seeing those places appear is like watching lanterns glow on a cozy map, and it helps us feel connected in the sweetest way. Thank you for adding your light to the room, and thank you for being part of this gentle community that grows more welcoming with every voice. Close your eyes softly if that feels right, or lower your gaze toward the floor so your attention can turn inward without pressure, because there is no single correct way to arrive. Inhale through your nose as though you are smelling a cup of calming tea, and exhale through your mouth as if you are fogging a window with tenderness. Let the next breath be a fraction slower, and let the breath after that be easier still, because gentleness is allowed to set the tempo. Begin a simple breathing pattern that your nervous system recognizes as safe, and let it begin for a smooth count of 4. Pause for a soft half beat, and out for a slower count of 6. Repeat this rhythm with kindness rather than force, and notice how the longer exhale invites your whole body to release a little more of what it no longer needs to carry. If counting feels effortful, let the numbers fall away and simply follow the sensation of air moving in and air moving out with unhurried ease. Bring your attention to your face and check for any small places that would appreciate softening, because even tiny muscles respond beautifully to care. Soften the space between your eyebrows as if a window were opening there to let in evening air, and allow the corners of your eyes to relax into warmth. Let your jaw unhinge gently. Rest the tongue behind the top teeth and feel how your mouth can become a quiet sanctuary, even when your day has been busy. Invite your breath to travel down the back of your throat like a calm stream, and imagine it washing through your chest in slow ripples that smooth the inner shoreline. With each inhale, picture your ribs expanding like a lantern, accepting just enough light, and with each exhale, picture the lantern dimming a touch while staying warm and steady. It is not necessary to push for depth, because patience will take you deeper than effort ever could. Place one hand over your heart and one hand over your belly if that feels comforting, and let your palms become friendly witnesses to the breath's gentle rhythm. Feel how the chest rises to greet your top hand, and notice how the belly softly lifts to greet your lower hand, like the sea greeting two small boats anchored in kindness. Offer yourself a quiet thank you for arriving, because presence itself is a gift that asks for nothing and gives so much. Sweep your awareness across your shoulders and neck as if you were smoothing a favorite blanket, and allow any stored tension to begin untying itself in small, welcoming increments. Imagine a warm breeze moving from the base of your skull across your collarbones and into your upper arms, carrying away what no longer serves your comfort tonight. Let your shoulder blades slide a little closer to the back ribs, as if they were settling into well-shaped cushions designed precisely for rest. Turn attention to the length of your arms and into your elbows, forearms, wrists, and palms, and notice any places that still feel like they are working when they could be unwinding. Imagine your arms growing a shade heavier, like sand settling at the bottom of a clear jar, and let that sensation of weight signal to your nervous system that pause is not only possible, but welcome. Allow your fingers to soften, and notice the subtle hum of calm that arrives when the hands consent to stillness. Guide awareness to your upper back and then along the spine, and picture a gentle golden thread weaving through each vertebra, offering warmth and a feeling of alignment without any demand for perfection. Let this thread loosen the muscles that hold your posture, so structure remains while effort fades, and give your breath permission to move lower with ease. You are not required to hold yourself together here, because the surface beneath you knows how to hold you without conditions. Invite softness into your belly and release any protective bracing that might have gathered through the day, since your body is listening carefully to the message of safety you are sending. If you notice resistance, meet it with warmth and patience rather than hurry, and allow the exhale to carry away even a small measure of guarding. Imagine the belly as a small harbor welcoming a gentle tide, and let each breath be a boat arriving home without rush. Travel into your hips as if you were entering a familiar room that understands you, and imagine the joints widening with breath, creating a little more space in every direction. Let the gluteal muscles settle like warm clay, relaxing into a supportive mold, and sense how comfort grows when the largest muscles choose softness over contraction. Remind yourself that spaciousness is not indulgent or extravagant, because spaciousness is the ground from which clarity tends to grow. Move your attention down your thighs and feel them lengthen with the out-breath, releasing effort the way unknotted ropes fall into neat, easy coils. Let your knees grow warm and kind, and allow your calves to unwind as if subtle hands were smoothing them from knee to ankle with calm intention. Bring kindness to your ankles and the arches of your feet, and imagine standing tomorrow with steadier ease because of the rest you offer yourself now. Return gently to the breath, and notice the growing sense of being held by this moment, rather than pushed by the next one, which has not arrived and does not need your energy yet. Let the mind rest in the simple miracle of air moving in and air moving out, and let your heart register the sweetness of doing only one thing at a time. The present is not asking you to perform, because the present is inviting you to experience. If thoughts appear, greet them without urgency, and let them pass like small boats drifting across a wide lake that mirrors a gentle evening sky. You can wave at each boat and watch it drift beyond the horizon of attention, and then return to the quiet shoreline of your breath with genuine relief. This practice is not the absence of thoughts, because this practice is the presence of a kinder relationship with them. Now, if you have not already shared, I would be honored to hear where you are listening from, because those comments are like soft constellations we draw together each night. A town name becomes a shining dot, and a city becomes a gentle cluster, and a countryside becomes a wide ribbon of calm, and it all reminds us that rest can be communal even when we are alone. Thank you for letting your location be part of the map, and thank you for helping another listener feel less alone when they see your note appear. Set a light intention for your time here, and let it be something your heart recognizes instantly as supportive, such as welcoming softness, or practicing patience, or remembering that you are already enough. Hold this intention the way you might hold a feather in an open palm, which is to say without gripping, and trust that it will ride the breath wherever it needs to go. If the intention wants to change, allow it to change freely, because responsiveness is also a form of wisdom. Imagine a small candle warming the space at the center of your chest, and picture its flame steady rather than bright, because steadiness is the friend that keeps promises quietly. With an inhale, see the light expand enough to illuminate the inside edges of your ribs, and with an exhale, see it share warmth down the arms and into the hands. Let the next breath invite this calm light down your spine and across your lower back, softening any leftover vigilance with patient care. Include the sounds around you as companions rather than obstacles, because the world does not need to disappear for you to rest inside it. If you notice a hum, a distant voice, a door settling, or the hush between sounds, let each one be a bell that calls you back to the breath and the body. Let every sound prove that peace is strong enough to hold life, and that you are strong enough to rest in the middle of living. If emotion arises, welcome it like a guest who does not need to explain themselves to be offered a chair and a cup of tea, and let it stay or go as it wishes. If numbness appears instead, greet it with equal kindness, because numbness is often tiredness wearing a cloak, and it loosens when safety is felt rather than forced. Trust that presence itself is medicine, and that being with what is will gradually teach your body how to be with what comes next. Breathe in the quality you would like to cultivate, whether that is calm or steadiness or gentleness, and breathe out the burdens you prefer to set down for a while. Breathe in and feel room being made, and breathe out and feel the space being honored, like a quiet room that invites you to sit without explanation. Each cycle completes a small circle of care, and many small circles make a generous field. Place the lightest smile on your lips if that feels helpful, and notice how this simple gesture can subtly shift the weather of the mind. Let that hint of warmth travel to your eyes and down your throat and into the heart, and feel how the body responds to kindness like a flower opening its petals to soft rain. There is no requirement to be joyful here, because there is only permission to be honest and gentle. If your posture wants to adjust, let it adjust slowly so that your nervous system has time to hear the message that comfort is increasing rather than being taken away. Allow your position to be dynamic within a quiet range, because sometimes rest deepens when we give ourselves permission to find a better angle. Once ease is found, let stillness return like a friendly cat curling in your lap, present without demanding attention. Return again to the breath and notice how it is softer now, and how it arrives with less drama and leaves with more grace, like a familiar guest who knows where the cups are kept. Let the inhale gather steadiness without strain, and let the exhale deliver comfort without ceremony, because there is beauty in the simplest rhythms. Your body is learning that quiet is trustworthy, and your mind is relieved to be invited rather than commanded. If you have shared your location in the comments already, thank you for drawing a new star on our map tonight, and thank you for making the circle a little wider. If you plan to share after the practice, know that your small note will be received with gratitude, and that someone else may relax a little more deeply because they see you there. We are stitched together by these gentle signals of presence, and the stitching itself is comforting. Now give yourself the gift of 3 particularly unhurried breaths, and let them be so soft that you feel the breath more as a gentle temperature than as movement. Inhale and sense a tender warmth collecting at the center of your chest, and exhale and feel that warmth traveling outward like ripples across a peaceful lake. Inhale again and welcome a little more room behind your ribs. And exhale again, and let your shoulders grow heavier by a shade that feels perfect. Imagine standing at the edge of a quiet shoreline at dusk, and notice how the horizon breathes with you, even though the horizon has no lungs and needs no teaching. Let the color of the sky be whatever your heart needs most tonight, whether that is lavender or rose, or a grounded blue that reminds you of kindness. Feel the sand under your feet or the soft earth under your body, and know that this place of calm is available anytime you close your eyes and invite it back. If a to-do list wanders in, place it inside an imaginary journal with a ribbon bookmark, and set the journal gently on the bedside table of your awareness, with a promise to return tomorrow. Let the promise be sincere but light, and notice how the mind relaxes when it trusts that nothing important will be lost while you rest. Give the journal a kind pat of assurance, the way you might reassure a helpful friend that their efforts can pause for the night. Bring your focus once more to your hands over heart and belly, or rest them wherever they are most content, and feel the steady companionship of your own presence. Offer the words thank you to your breath for its tireless companionship, and offer the words thank you to your body for trusting this gentler way. Let gratitude spread like warm tea through cool hands, and notice how gratitude itself creates more room for ease. We will begin to close this introduction with 3 slow, generous breaths taken together, and you can follow the rhythm that feels honest and kind. Breathe in and imagine receiving steadiness, and breathe out and imagine releasing hurry from your shoulders, jaw, and belly. Breathe in and welcome softness into the spaces behind the heart, and breathe out and let softness expand through your whole body. For the final breath of this opening, inhale and gather exactly what is helpful, and exhale and let the rest drift like feathers beyond concern, because you do not need to carry anything more right now. Rest in the small quiet that follows, and feel how it holds you with the patience of an old friend who adores your company. Know that your practice has already begun beautifully, and that you may now continue into deeper stillness or gentle sleep with confidence and care. As you go on, please remember that you are warmly invited to share where you are listening from in the comments when you feel ready, because your presence brings warmth to everyone who gathers here. Seeing those places appear helps the world feel a little smaller and kinder, and it turns this practice into a shared lantern that glows across time zones and seasons. Now, let's fly across the sleepy night sky and feel the hush gather around us like a soft cloak as we lift together, because rising can be the gentlest thing when the night is this kind. The ground loosens its hold in the friendliest way, and rooftops turn into quilt squares stitched with little windows that glow like embers in a calm hearth. You are carried by an easy current that moves at the speed of trust, and every breath you take is a lantern that lights the next step of this quiet journey. A tender wind brushes your cheeks as if greeting an old companion, and the air smells faintly of rain-soaked lilac and warm cedar, which is exactly what the heart needed but did not know how to request. We float past the first drift of clouds, which look like pillows with silver seams, and their edges part without a sound to let us slip through serene corridors of cotton. Inside this soft hallway, tiny crystals in the cloud walls catch moonlight and scatter it into freckles of brightness that rest on your skin like blessings you can actually feel. Below us, a lake unfurls like a long, polished ribbon, and the moon draws a path across it that moves in time with your breath, because the water loves a steady rhythm. If thoughts try to ferry you back to the day, let them float like quiet boats far out on the mirrored surface, and allow them to drift where the current takes them while you remain here with me. Every exhale loosens a knot, and every inhale renews your permission to rest, so we keep gliding. Ahead, the night opens into a gentle boulevard of stars, and the constellations reshuffle themselves into shapes that only appear for unhurried travelers, which we certainly are tonight. One constellation becomes a lantern with a curved handle like the kind you take on slow walks, and another becomes a tiny cottage with smoke curling from its chimney, as if even stars enjoy warm kitchens. The sky shows these stories without asking anything in return, and your heart answers by settling another shade deeper into calm. We tilt toward a waterfall that pours from a lone cloud suspended like a doorway, which seems impossible, and yet feels completely natural in this friendly sky. The water falls in silvery ribbons that drift slower than time and hush louder than any lullaby, and we glide behind the shimmering curtain where the air is cool and sweet. Droplets land like soft commas across your forehead and lips and eyelids, and commas mean pausing is encouraged and sentences of worry can rest mid-thought. On the other side, the night blooms into a meadow made of cloud grass that sways to the rhythm of your breathing, and bellflowers at ankle height glow with mellow light. Each bell rings when the breeze touches it, and every clear tone spells out a simple phrase that the body understands instantly, which is that rest is here. You do not have to earn this ease, and you do not have to try to keep it, because ease likes you and plans to stay as long as you welcome it. We drift toward a floating village perched on soft hills, where moss roofs hold dew like tiny stars, and windows are round like friendly eyes. Seashell chimes hang from doorways and clink with a rhythm that smooths the edges of thought, and somewhere a kettle hums a tune that resembles a contented cat. People are sleeping here, and their dreams are gentle, and we pass through lightly so our wings do not stir the curtains of their rest. From the square, a pathway of lanterns leads to a watchtower that is also a lighthouse for the sky, and the keeper has left the door ajar as if expecting travelers who cherish quiet. We rise to the balcony and rest our elbows on the warm rail, listening to wood that creaks in a language of kindness learned from many easy nights. The lantern turns slowly, brushing light across the clouds with patient strokes that paint the dark in calm tones, and every pass lays a blessing over your chest. From this height, the day you lived looks smaller and softer, like a map folded neatly on a worn table, and the creases of the map are simply lines that help you know where you have been. You do not need to fix what is already quiet, and you do not need to carry what the night has offered to hold, so your shoulders surrender without any speech. Your breath takes on the gentle confidence of waves that know their shoreline by heart and do not hurry to get there. We leave the tower and drift into a grove where the trunks are the blue of twilight, and the leaves hold pockets of moonlight within their veins, which is a very lovely habit for a tree to have. The trees gather what remains unresolved from your day, and they tuck each piece into cool hollows, like letters placed inside careful envelopes addressed to morning. This grove promises to keep your letters safe and sorted, and to return them in kinder handwriting after you sleep, so your chest loosens with gratitude. At the edge of the grove, there is a small pavilion where a kettle sits and a note reads, "Please pour yourself comfort," which feels like the most polite instruction in the world. You pour dream leaf tea that smells like chamomile and pear, and a memory of someone who once spoke to you kindly, and the steam curls like a ribbon and ties a bow around your breath. With each sip, your jaw unclenches, your temples cool, and your inner weather shifts to the long, steady forecast of ease. We rejoin the open air and find a slow current that carries us toward a band of sky tinted with lavender and dusk rose, where the koi constellations swim in unison. Their scales flash like small promises, and the trails they leave fold into your chest as soft letters marked with words you unknowingly needed, which say you are safe and you are enough. One koi arcs close, drawing a circle that becomes a door of calm you do not have to step through, because the door is also inside you, already open. Past the koi, a bridge of cooling starlight spans a lazy river of cloud, and the bridge hums with a tone that vibrates through your ribs like a lullaby you do not have to remember in order to love. We cross so slowly that the river has time to mirror us back, and in that reflection you look softened and bright-eyed in the sweetest, sleepiest way. On the far bank, the bridge gives a small satisfied sigh, as if pleased to have guided you toward this deeper rest. A field stretches out before us where dandelion constellations release luminous seeds that float upward instead of down, which is exactly how wishes travel in gentle skies. You send one quiet wish without forming words, and the wish knows its shape anyway, because your breath shaped it, and the breath always tells the truth kindly. The seed glows a little brighter, drifts into the soft dark, and finds a place to root in the future where it will open at the right time. We settle onto a quilt of clouds stitched from blue, plum, and honeyed white, and the quilt remembers you from other nights, which is why it fits your shape so beautifully. You recline and feel your body held without being pressed, warm without being weighed, and you recognize the rare perfection of being completely supported. Above, stars rearrange into a mobile that turns without sound, and every slow rotation trims a stray thought and leaves behind more quiet. The floating waterfall dims to a hush as if someone turned the softest knob, and the droplets become pearls of cool that write a tender line across your brow. The line reads, "You may rest now," in a script you cannot see but can somehow read clearly, and your eyes respond by growing fond of closing. You could open them again if you wished, though you will not want to, because closed eyes feel like velvet and open eyes feel like asking when there is nothing to ask. If a memory arrives with edges, place it in a tiny paper boat and set it on the cloud river that drifts past the quilt, and watch it float with an inexplicable cheerfulness. The boat does not sink and does not rush, and it carries the memory with dignity until the moonlight dissolves the edges and leaves only what is gentle. When the boat becomes one more point of light, you realize that the sky has an excellent way of caring for tender things. Somewhere near, a wind chime shaped like feathers begins a pattern, and the pattern sounds like reassurance spoken in a language your bones understand. Each note coaxes the muscles of your back to let go of one more thread of effort, and the letting go spreads into your hips and then down your legs in a wave you do not have to track. Your feet feel warm, your calves feel lighter, and your knees feel quietly grateful, which is the kind of gratitude that changes the atmosphere inside you. The lighthouse turns again in the distance, and its beam sweeps a perfect circle that drifts over the quilt and crosses your heart with a measured golden warmth. That warmth settles like a hand that knows exactly where to rest without needing to be told, and the hand says everything is in hand, which is delightfully literal. Your breath answers with a longer exhale that feels like a door softly closing, and behind the door is a room with a lamp and a chair and infinite quiet. We will lie here a while, letting the night do what it does best, which is hold what you release and return to you the essence of what you need. If any part of you asks whether it is okay to rest this much, Tell that part a story in which rest is the hero who brings gifts and asks for nothing but your presence. The part will believe you, because the body prefers believable kindness to unbelievable strain. Now imagine a candle glowing at the center of your chest, steady rather than bright, faithful rather than loud, and let its circle of light expand only enough to keep you warmly companioned. With each inhalation, the candle inhales with you, and with each exhalation, it shares a little more warmth with your shoulders, your throat, and your face. No effort is required, and no supervision is needed, because the candle knows its work and enjoys doing it for you. Consider the sounds around you and allow them all to belong, because belonging is what turns noise into company and what turns company into comfort. A distant car passes like a line drawn in pencil. A house settles with a polite sigh, and the quiet between sounds becomes a generous cushion where your thoughts recline. Everything that happens outside supports the ease happening inside, not by changing itself, but by being included. If emotion rises like a tide, it is welcome to sit beside you on the quilt, and you can lend it a corner of the blanket without needing a conversation. If numbness appears instead, offer it the same kindness, because numbness is a weary guardian that softens when it finally believes the night will keep watch. Either way, the breath stays loyal, and loyalty is the kind of love that helps every visitor of the heart feel safe enough to rest. We are almost ready to let sleep take the wheel of this gentle voyage, and sleep is such a calm driver that you will not feel the transfer of reins. Your eyelids like their closed position, your hands enjoy the warmth they have found, and your feet have decided they adore stillness as if it were their favorite song. The quilt remembers your shape more precisely with every breath, which is how you know you are both known and held. The koi constellations fold into soft commas again, and commas are the punctuation of kindness, reminding the sentence to breathe before it continues in the morning. The waterfall quiets into mist that writes blessings in the air, invisible to the eye and obvious to the nervous system, which always understands softness. The lighthouse signs its name across the clouds one last time in a slow circle of light that says goodnight without closing the door. let your breath become the slowest tide you can imagine, arriving like a friend, receding like a friend, and never in a hurry because friendship is not hurried. The harbor ahead is broad and forgiving, and its pilings are made from small daily mercies you have offered and received. You moor here by simply choosing to rest, which is the simplest and bravest step you can take this evening. As the final act of wakefulness, offer gratitude to your body for its companionship and to your breath for its steady guidance, spoken inside your chest like a blessing only you can hear. Gratitude needs no big speech tonight, only a nod and a softened jaw and a willingness to let the lights dim a little more. The night accepts your thanks and answers with wider calm, which is always the right reply. Close your eyes completely now if they are not already closed, and rest the weight of your attention on the candle at your chest and the quilt beneath your body, which is enough orientation for a peaceful voyage. Let the next exhale carry you inward, and let the one after that carry you farther, and let the one after that be the one you do not need to notice. Sleep will meet you exactly where you are, and it will walk beside you so gently that you will not feel the moment you begin to dream. That ends tonight's journey, but you're welcome to stay a bit longer.